Could Six Flags really be adding new attractions for 2021, even though a majority of their attractions got delayed in the 2020 season? I know, I can barely believe it as well, but in this video, I'm going to tell you which parks might be getting a new attraction for 2021. Hey everyone, this is Kyle from Destination Thrills, and I can't really believe I'm making this video. When I read the Screamscape rumor that there's a possibility that Six Flags is doing a announcement video this year on August 27th, I was shocked. I almost didn't believe it at first. When I first read it, I was like, that's probably not gonna happen. But now that I've looked into it, I really think that it's possible that a few parks within the Six Flags chain could get new attractions. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will actually link the Screamscape article about these Six Flags rumors in the description below for you to read. I would recommend checking it out. Again, not everything that they're posting they say is actually fact. This is all rumor and speculation. So I just want to heavily emphasize that this is rumor and speculation. Nothing's been confirmed, but the information that's coming out is very interesting. Let's kind of look at the Screamscape article. The first thing that's interesting to note is that they mentioned the potential date for the announcement would be set for Thursday, August 27th. And again, they mentioned that this is tentative, that they would announce it on this date. This makes total sense because this is when Six Flags typically does their new ride announcement. And it's usually right before they do a major season pass sale where they sell season passes really cheap, and they usually do it over the entire weekend. So again, this would make total sense for them to do it on August 27th. Now, Screamscape mentions that they thought as well at first that maybe this announcement video would just announce the new for 2020 attractions that were delayed as new for 2021 attractions, but they're saying that they're hearing some interesting things about new surprises. Some of the rides that they mentioned could be coming in 2021 are some Zamperla style family flat rides, to possibly even a turbocharged version of the S&S Scream and Swing. They also said that there is a possibility for 3 new roller coasters, which really shocked me. 3 roller coasters for Six Flags in 1 year would already be a big year. So the fact that they would make 2021 a big year when we're all expecting them to really not get anything, it's really intriguing, and it's almost hard to believe still. I'm almost like, I'm still kind of skeptical of these rumors. It just seems hard to believe that Six Flags, which is already a company that is struggling, would then start to add newer rides after a pandemic year where some of their parks didn't even open. Now, the potential roller coasters that they mentioned were one from RMC, one from SNS that they said is rumored to be a follow-up to Max Force at Six Flags Great America, and a mystery coaster project from Premier Rides. Again, I'm going to link their article in the description below. I highly recommend you check it out to get information on that. Now, me personally, I'm not actually sure if they're going to go through with this. They may be announcing these, or maybe some of these projects that were supposed to be 2021 coasters, these 3 coasters, maybe 1, 2, or all of them get pushed back to 2022. So there's still a lot more information that needs to come out before we start saying for sure this is going to happen. But nonetheless, why not make a video on it? So let's go over some of the parks that I think in the Six Flags chain could get a new ride. The first one is going to be Six Flags Over Georgia, and the main reason for this is they just posted what looked to be a teaser to their Instagram page just a couple days ago, and that is a video of this wave going through, and the caption is "Catch the Wave." Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, water park expansion. But if you remember, Six Flags Whitewater in Atlanta announced a new water slide for 2020 that I'm not even sure if it opened. I was trying to look on the site to see any information on if it opened or if they delayed it, and I couldn't even see the ride listed on the website. Regardless, I don't really believe that Six Flags Over Georgia is going to add another water attraction a year after they already announced a water slide coming. So I think this is something for the dry park, and the one coaster that I think it could be, even though this doesn't fall in with the rumors that Screamscape is reporting, I think they could be getting a Mack Power Splash, and that is because they got rid of their Shoot the Chutes ride, which is exactly what Six Flags Over Texas did before they announced Aquaman Power Wave, which was supposed to open this year. I think it is very likely that Six Flags could have bought these in bulk, and they were going to replace their older dying Shoot the Chutes ride with these attractions. Another reason why I think Six Flags Over Georgia could get a new ride is that they were actually able to open what they announced for 2020. So they're one of the few parks that was actually able to open their attractions on on time, even with this pandemic. And I believe they're going to want to open something new next year. So I think Six Flags Over Georgia is going to be one of the few parks that actually does get something new in the Six Flags chain. Another park that I think could get a new ride is Six Flags Magic Mountain, and that is because I believe they were already working on their next coaster for 2021, and that is going to be an RMC clone of Jersey Devil Coaster. Now, that project might get delayed till 2022, or they might open it later in 2021, but don't be surprised if Six Flags announces it for Magic Mountain in 2021, and that would kind of fall in line with the Screamscape rumor that an RMC is coming to the chain in 2021. Also, you got to remember Six Flags Magic Mountain didn't have anything planned for the 2020 season. They opened West Coast Racers really late, so I guess they could say that that was their new for 2020 ride, but they didn't have a newer edition planned. So I think whatever they were going to add in 2021 should still stay on schedule, considering that they're not delaying anything from the 2020 season. Now, another park that I think could add something is Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And the reason why I picked Six Flags Discovery Kingdom is that they might be canceling their new for 2020 Sidewinder Safari, which was going to be a Zamperla spinning coaster. And the reason why this is being speculated is that the park has actually removed the ride from their website. They also took down a time lapse of the construction that they posted to their social media pages a few months ago. So this has led a lot of people to speculate that maybe Sidewinder Safari will be canceled due to the pandemic. Now, this actually might not be a bad thing because I've been on these Zamperla spinning coasters before and they're pretty terrible. So canceling it isn't going to be a big loss. And my thinking is that if they do cancel it, maybe they'll be one of the ones to get a new coaster next year. Maybe they get the Max Force clone, or maybe the SNS ride that's supposed to be a follow-up to Max Force at Discovery Kingdom. I think that would be really cool. I don't think they're going to get the Premier Rides Mystery Coaster, considering they already have a Skyrocket 2 in the park, but I really do think they could get something from SNS as far as a coaster. Okay, one final park that I think could get a new attraction in 2021, and it's a park that actually delayed their 2020 attraction, and that is Six Flags Great America. And let's be honest, Six Flags really loves this park. They've really invested a lot of money. If you look over the years, we've seen tons of roller coasters, almost a roller coaster every 3 years at this park. So it would not surprise me if Six Flags Great America went with whatever they were planning in 2021 and moved full speed ahead with it and just add 2 rides in the same year. And I believe that the next attraction for Great America is likely going to be a flat ride. I'm actually going to do a what's next video for Six Flags Great America, but it is a possibility that maybe this new SNS turbocharged Scream and Swing comes to Six Flags Great America. It wouldn't surprise me, considering that Six Flags Great America is considered a test park, which means they add attractions that Six Flags hasn't invested in before. They'll add those type of attractions at Six Flags Great America to see how they do. I know I mentioned it in all my videos about Great America, but it's true, they just seem to get a majority of the Six Flags first. Another park you could throw in there as well is Fiesta Texas. Maybe they'll add something as well, but I think more than likely, if anyone's going to get this SNS Turbo Scream and Swing next year, it would be Six Flags Great America. As far as that is concerned, I really think it's up in the air whether these other parks are going to get new for 2021 attractions. For example, Six Flags St. Louis, my home park, I just really don't see them getting anything on top of Catwoman's Whip. I think they're just going to open that up and say brand new for 2021, Catwoman's Whip, and then just market it as if it was already intended for 2021. I could see them actually in the video replaying the entire animation that they did in 2020. And let's be honest, the general public probably doesn't even remember that Six Flags St. Louis was getting a new attraction in 2020 anyway. And so they'll probably see this and be like, oh wow, a new thrill ride is coming to Six Flags St. Louis. Let me buy a season pass. That is why they would be doing an announcement video in the first place, even though half of them might be repeats from last year. More than likely, they're going to do another season pass sale the weekend after they do these announcements, and they use this video as a way to generate hype to really build up those sales. And so I don't think Six Flags is going to go away from that strategy, even though we're in the middle of a pandemic. I think they really need these season pass sales. They're going to probably push out this video and try to build up as much hype as possible to get people to buy passes in 2021. This is just one way that Six Flags has done it in the past, and it seems to be pretty successful, so I could see them doing this again. So anyway, these are my thoughts on Six Flags potentially adding new rides in 2021, even though though this has been a huge down year, I'm really excited. I really hope that they do. If Six Flags comes out and announces a new ride for every park, I will be on a different level. I'll probably come and make a video and be like, what just happened? My reaction will probably be insane. I don't expect that to happen, but man, that would be really cool if it does. Anyway, let me know your thoughts on these Six Flags rumors. And if you like these speculation videos, go ahead and check out the description below, as I'll have more speculation videos down there. I will also leave my latest video predicting what's next for Silver Dollar City in the card above. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Destination Thrills, as we're the destination for all the latest theme park news, rumors, and content. I'm Cullah Hale. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and have a good one.